Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about linear regression and how to perform linear regression in Excel. Today real world problem is there any relationship between salary and years of experience? This is a very common question in the workforce. Do people with more experience really earn more? To find out, we will perform linear regression model. By doing this, we can predict salaries based on experience and see how strong the relationship between those two factors is. First, we're gonna talk about what is linear regression, and after that, we will dive into the dataset in Excel and trying to perform some linear regression analysis. Before I show you how to perform any linear regression analysis in Excel, I'm going to talk about linear regression. What is linear regression? So, linear regression is a statistical method that models the relationship between two variables, an input and an output, which help us to predict outcome. For example, you can predict how price based on the land size, and you can predict weight based on height. In our case, in our problem, we're trying to our output is salary. We're trying to predict salary based on years of experience, and each plot each plot is represent in our data. Each plot represent a person with his or her salary and his or her years of experience, and linear regression gonna help us to try to find best the line best fit, which the line best fit is show the train the data and is represented by an equation y equal to mx plus b, where y is the output, x is the input, m is the slope, would tell us about how much y gonna change for every unit change in x, and y is the intercept. The points where the line go cross the y-axis represent the starting point when x is equal to 0. To solve the problem, I'm gonna repeat the problem again. Is there a relationship between salary and years of experience? I'm gonna state the note and the alternative hypothesis. For the null hypothesis, there's no significant relationship between salary and years of experience. For the alternative hypothesis, there is a significant relationship between salary and years of experience. Now we're going to look at the dataset and try to perform linear regression analysis in Excel. And this is the dataset we're going to use to perform linear regression analysis. First, let's take a look at our dataset. It contains a total of 6 columns, which is age, gender, education level, job title, years of experience, and salary. And we got about 7,000 observation. I got this dataset from Kaggle, and because it's from the internet, so I have to. It's contain error, so but I already clean it. So we're gonna use this dataset to perform the analysis. First, you're gonna choose the data section on the top menu. Click on that, and then data analysis on the right corner, and then press regression and press OK. And now we have to choose the input range y, which is the one that we're trying to predict, which is salary. So I'm gonna select the input range is the salary column, and then I'm gonna select the input range, which is years of experience we're gonna use to predict salary, and I'm gonna tick on the label section because of the first column is the names of the columns, so you have to tick on that. And the confidence level I choose is 95%. You can change it to whatever you want, but I want to choose this 95%, and I'm gonna display the result in a new worksheet and then press OK. And now we got our regression results. Okay, here the multiple. Now take a look at the result. We got the multiple all. This is actually the correlation between these two value, years of experience and salary, I can show you uh, by the correl function. Then select years of experience and then salary. These two numbers are actually the same because it's one. This is one value, and you see that the correlation between those two factors are nearly one. So which means it indicates that the relationship between those factors is very strong. And then remember how I tell you about the line method, which is y equal to m times x plus b, and now y is salary, and then x is years of experience, and then the m, the slope, is actually the coefficient of years of experience. This is the m, and this is the coefficient for the intercept here. Right here is actually the intercept, so we got the formula for salary is equal em time years of experience, and then plus the intercept, which is this. Okay, all done. Because we're not typing anything in the years of experience, so I'm gonna, so the salary is equal to the intercept. But now let's try to find the salary of someone who's had like 10 years experience. Their salary is about 128 and 750. Okay, and for the, we also have these t statistic and the p-value, and also because of the p-values is smaller than 0.05, so we're gonna reject the null hypothesis. So we can conclude that there is actually significant relationship between years of experience and salary, and the relationship between them is positive because of the slope. The slope is positive. And now I want to show you how to plot this scatter plot for years of experience, salary, to see the relationship, and I'll show you how to plot the line method. Okay, select the two column and then insert, and then here this one scatter plot, bam. Okay, this is for the salary and this is for years. The x-axis is years of experience. Now we're gonna add chat element on top of the, on the left corner of the screen. Add chat element, and then add trend line, and then add linear. This is the line method. Okay, I'm gonna display the equation for that. Okay, click on the equation, click on the line, and then choose display equation on chart. So the equation here is actually the same with our result we just got out, which is obtained. Okay, in summary, linear regression helps us to understand how an input like years of experience is related to an output like salary, so it's allow us to make prediction for the new route. And also we can use multiple input to predict output, like not only we can use years of experience, we can use age as well to predict salary for multiple linear regression. And also because of linear regression analysis only work for numerical data, so we can also convert categorical data like gender, education level, and job title into numerical data by using dummy variable to, and after, and that And by doing that, we can also do linear regression with categorical as well. So this is a very powerful and useful tool to predict future outcome. Thank you for watching.